to a parallel example. Okay, I'm going to go back to my fruit stand, and I'm going to shift to an object-oriented model of that program. So the first thing I want to do is I want to create a class called CLFruit. So every fruit in my fruit stand is going to be based on this object. So I'm going to give this object 3 properties, right? I'm going to say str name. I'm just going to say generic fruit as the default name. I'm going to say int quantity. We'll start out with 10. And we will say FL price for each fruit, which is going to be a float. And we'll just call it $1. Okay, so there is my fruit class. Now, if I want to create an instance of this fruit, I can do so by saying ob fruit for object, and we'll call it fruit1. I'm just going to say F1 for fruit because I'm lazy, equals CL fruit. And when I declare a class, or when I declare an instance of a class as an object, I'm just saying object F1 for fruit1, and I'm saying equals this, which means I'm going to build a house based on this blueprint. That's all I'm saying. So I have a fruit now, and I could say obf2 equals CL fruit. And now I have 2 instances of that class. They are identical, right? So if I print CL fruit, or I'm sorry, OB fruit 1 and OB fruit 2, let's print those out. Helps if I run the actual program that I was working on, of course. Okay, so look it. It's telling me I have a fruit object and another fruit object. And these right here are the exact locations of those objects in memory. Doesn't really tell me very much. But let's say I want to print the names of my fruit, right? I can say str name for both of them. And then I'm printing the 2 generic fruits. Okay, so I can access those. Now, if I want to, I can change the name obf1.strName equals apple. And then we have obf2 strName equals pear. Okay. Oops, I got to print them again if I want to show that. So we'll print those again after. And now we've changed them to apple and pear. And I can change the price. I can do whatever I want. But all I need to do to show those is print the names, okay? And so I can change the object, or I can change a property by accessing it directly. That's not the way we want to do things once we get used to this, but I can do it that way. It's just a little dangerous because I could be violating a data type because I'm not doing any looking before I leap or anything. So it's a little bit risky. Actually, it's a lot risky. We don't usually do that. Okay, so that is how we deal with properties.